I got all kinds of chaos over dinner, and I smell like puppy pee, which is not my favorite thing, which means I have to bathe the puppy tonight. But we need to do baths for the kids and then put them to bed. They're just currently hanging out in the bathroom ready to go in there, I guess. I'm gonna go hop over there and take care of that and put the kids to bed. Then I'm gonna come back here because we're gonna put some diapers away and some food away, and we're gonna talk about the courses that I'm currently taking a little bit more, and then maybe we'll work on a project. But this is the work that I need to do tonight. I'm pretty sure it's like 15 pages, but it feels thicker than that. Anyway, we'll see in a bit. We were totally gonna film last night, but it ended up being way later after I put the kids to bed, and I was not here for it. I just was not. Not about it. But I did start working on some of the stuff for one of my courses, and I've got more stuff to work. So I got nothing done last night, which is why I was like, I'll just wait until tomorrow. Sorry about the light. It's rainy outside and like 60-some degrees. It's actually really cold in here. I'm probably gonna turn the air off and then open some windows. I totally forgot I'm getting a haircut today. So it's 8:15. Basically, last night I realized right before bed that I was getting a haircut and decided I'm going to go make a list of things I need to do in the morning before that so that I can have a list. I've got a ton of stuff I need to catch up on because typical. And all I did this morning so far, because I thought, oh yeah, the boys will sleep until like 9 because they didn't go to bed till like 9 last night. I will wake up, I will do my morning gratitude and devotional in bed, and then I'll just get up and do all this stuff before they wake up, and then they woke up at 7:30. And then I spent the last 30 to 45 minutes. I need to look at my to-do list, but we have done nothing else today. We've literally just gotten dressed. I brushed my teeth, put in my contacts, and got my clothes on. I went to the bathroom because I really had all the while handling these goofballs. So the plan is I'm going to pull up my workbook for one of the courses that I'm doing. One of my courses is called Raise Wildflowers. This one's called Mother Wildflowers course. I have listened to the past couple days, but for some reason I didn't process in my brain that I was supposed to do the workbook while listening, like in tandem. So I didn't have everything printed, even though I got ink in time. So I printed off the first 3 days yesterday. And I did 1 day of work last night, but I'm gonna print day 4. And then after that's printed, we're going to start working on it and listening to my podcast, or not the podcast, but the course lessons that go with it. However, we might have to take a break for breakfast when someone tells me what kind of eggs they want. So now that I have everything printed, I'm going to get caught up on work until today's work, which is a few pages, and then I'm going to stop to make breakfast for sure. We're all caught up. I'm done with that. I have approximately about 5 pages today. This one is gonna be notes, it looks like, is first. And then because I've already done the TV detox, I think this one will be pretty easy. So that'll be nice to fill out as I'm kind of listening. And then I've got a baseline assessment to fill out. Gabriel stopped to tell me what he wanted for breakfast. So we're gonna go over here and get started on breakfast. Making scrambled cheesy eggs with seasoning and hot chocolate. Finished getting breakfast ready. It just feels like a cool fall day. So we have warm coffee. It's nice. I ran out of creamer though. I have 2 breakfast items. I've got yogurt with granola and scrambled cheesy eggs. So I'm gonna get working on my stuff while they're eating. provide an update on those to finish up this video. First update being I finished my Christian hypnobirthing class. I enjoyed it as a third-time mom, but I think that it's even more powerful, potent, and enjoyable for first-time moms. There's a lot of maybe you've heard this information or know this information, but you need to hear it from someone that for whatever reason you trust or has some kind of credential. And, even though your doctor or midwife is good, maybe you forget those questions. I did really enjoy the course, and I, like my sister, I feel like would really, really benefit from it because she's having her first. And I'm like, I think this would be really helpful because, again, even though things about golden hour, it just kind of solidifies why you chose or are choosing to or not to have a golden hour. Why you're choosing skin to skin at that time, why you're choosing whatever it is you're choosing for your birth. It just, it's a lot of, here's some more information, here are places you can go to get even more information, here are some other resources. Evidence-based birth is a really big one too. And then it takes the numbers and just says, these are the findings. So in uncomplicated births, the percentage of hemorrhaging in women with no underlying factors is this. The percentage of hemorrhaging, postpartum hemorrhaging in women with an iron deficiency is this. Not even to draw a conclusion saying, so, an iron deficiency will increase your likelihood of hemorrhaging. It just shows the percentages. So you get a lot of these are the facts within that resource. And this is what these things do. This is what we see in numbers. That's it. Really good resources in terms of if I'm pursuing a certain kind of birth or haven't found that these things work for me. It is really a reassuring oh, okay, I'm going to try that. So for example, the idea of not talking about negative birth experiences when you get into your third trimester especially, or if you have any birth anxiety, and just asking people, I can't listen to your birth story right now, maybe after I've processed this birth I'd like to talk about it, but for my own peace of mind, safety, whatever, I need to have only positive birth experiences so I can focus on those things. Because the thing that I think that we forget is that no one is generally, most people are not burying their head in the sand about the risks. People are aware of the risks. They're aware of bad birth stories. We know that dangerous stuff can happen. That's why we have a professional provider to worry about those things for us. They inform us of what we need to look out for, but outside of that, they will take care of those precautions, and they should be the ones to inform us, hey, this is what we're up against, these are your decisions and your choices. And obviously you need information about those things, but outside of getting the information about them, they're not something that you need stories to reinforce that they are bad. We know that they're bad. We're being told that they're bad. We know it's dangerous. What we need in the birth space, in the I'm going to have a baby soon mindset, is positive experiences, because those are a lot less talked about and a lot less they're proven, but it's harder to reassure yourself of something good than it is to reassure yourself of something bad, if that makes sense. So things like that, I already knew that, but hearing it again just reaffirms that okay, I'm not the only one that feels this way. This is everyone, or a majority of people, or a general idea that I can follow, and just having some extra confirmation is always nice. So it was really good, really enjoyable. Now I'm focusing again on using the tracks and things as I can, as I think about them. They pop into my mind a lot more, which is super nice, just making it more of a habit. And then my second course I am going through, it's a 6-week course and I'm in week 2, so not going to be done anytime soon, but an update on it. We are in the play and TV detox prep week. If you watch my previous videos on reorganizing my boys' rooms and everything like that and going through our toys and everything, I kind of
have already done these steps, but it's interesting to see like what I've missed, what I might want to do when I do it again. And then with the TV detox, just reminders of things that we're going to do when we totally cut out TV. And we've been going or trying to go without TV this week. There's been some power struggles there. Overall, good stuff. The course is like focused on Monday through Thursday. And then on Fridays, it's like recap day, catch up on anything you missed, that kind of thing. But I've been able to do it in time every time, which is also been really nice. That is the update on how my courses are going, and I've been on track. So, and a review of Christian hypnobirthing if you're interested in that or it's something that you want to try. I'd recommend following them on Instagram if you have that. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.
Love, Genevieve.